Hello everybody, my name is Laura Ashton and I'm here to talk to you today about the first steps that I believe are very important to take for parents of special needs children. So I will leave the websites below in the description section for you to visit the websites of the programs that I am going to talk about today. The first program that is very necessary to apply for is SSI, that is Social Security Income for Disability. So the first way to qualify for that is financially, and that is the way that most people will qualify. So you have to make a certain income or below. Some people can qualify based on your child's disability. So you can check on the website what those disabilities are. This will give you a monthly income based on what your financial status is, and that will help you save for your child's unpredictable future, and that's really helpful. The second one is Medi-Cal, and Medi-Cal can be your primary insurance or your secondary insurance. So if you have something like Kaiser Permanente insurance, you can use Medi-Cal as your secondary insurance, and it can cover up to 100% of your costs, or you can have a share of costs, but with disabilities it's usually going to cover 100% of your costs, and that will cover things like hospital stays, medications, equipment, and specialist visits and doctor's appointments and things of that nature. So Medi-Cal is something that is going to help you a ton with your costs, your medical costs. The next thing on the list is CCS, that's California Children's Services, and they're going to help you a ton as well, because when your primary insurance and your secondary insurance or Medi-Cal does not cover the costs for equipment and medical care, you're going to take your denial letters, which you will save, and you're going to take those denial letters to CCS, and then CCS can cover those costs. And also CCS will cover therapy, such as physical therapy and occupational therapy. And also they will track your child's progress through the age of 18 and then help your child at the age of 18 find a job based on their progress. So CCS is something that is very useful. So go ahead and sign up for that at the website below. The next one on the list is EPSDT, and that stands for Early Periodic Screening Diagnosis Treatment. Firstly, you're going to contact CCS. You have to have Medi-Cal. They're going to help you sign up for a TAR, and from there they'll help you find a provider, which is going to be an LVN nurse. And that nurse, you'll get a certain amount of hours per week, or month rather, which will break down to week. And you can have up to 24-hour care if that's what your child requires. And that will help you if you can't get to sleep at night because your child requires care at night, or if you need to sleep in the day, whichever way it works out. It will help you if you need to go to work, if your child requires care such that you can get to work, or however it works out such that you get assistance with your child, which you will definitely need. So it's also free. I didn't mention that. It's completely cost-free, and you get to interview your nurses, so you get to choose them yourself, and you get to fire them yourself. So you can go through as many nurses as it takes to feel completely 100% comfortable with whoever is caring for your child. And like I said, it is a LVN, so it is a completely qualified nurse to care for your child. The next on the list is IVR, that's Inland Valley Regional Services. And that's early childhood services to the age of 3 to begin with. They separate it that way. Oh, excuse me, that was my cat. And so from the age of birth to 3, you'll get a therapist to come to your house anywhere from 1 day a week to 3 days a week, and they will do classes with your child from a half hour to an hour, depending on what county you live in and what state you live in. And Then after the age of 3, they don't come anymore, and they set you up with school programs. They assist you with getting into school programs. And they'll come to your meetings with your classes, your IEP meetings, excuse me, almost forgot the terminology there. And your IEP meetings is with your school district and your teachers and whatnot. And anyways, it's also the last place to take your denial letters. So first of all, you take, if you need equipment or specialist visits, doctor's visits, whatnot, you go to your primary insurance, and then you go to your secondary insurance, which would be your Medi-Cal, and then you take the denial letters to your CCS, and then the last place on the list is to take it to Inland Valley Regional Center. So you have quite a bit of places you can take to get your equipment or your specialist visits. So there's a lot of options for who can pay for what. And also at any stage of the game, you can appeal the process. So if you think somebody's not being fair and they should pay for it, you can appeal it and see where it goes from there. But remember to keep those denial letters and take it to the next stage of the game. The last place on the list that you would need to sign up for and get assistance from is IHHS, that's In-Home Health Services. This is where you get paid to care for your child. And the reason this is really important is because it's near impossible to work a full-time job when you have a special needs kiddo. The reason is because even if you do get the nursing care through EPSDT, they can't drive your child to doctor's appointments, specialist appointments, dentist appointments. They can't drive your child to school. So you're really limited, and when you have a special needs child, there is a lot of driving and a lot of appointments that do happen during the day, during your weeks. You also have a lot of therapy appointments that they also can't drive to. They're not allowed to put your child in their car or in your car, for that matter. So it's really hard to hold a job because you can't ask for that many days off. So even if you have a part-time job, it's really hard to work around everything that your child requires. So more than likely, you're going to end up having to stay home with your child, and the government knows this, and so they developed this program to be able to pay you to stay home with your child so that you can have some sort of income, and this is to supplement you with that income. It's not the best paying, but it is a union, and they're working all the time on increasing that pay. You won't get that many hours in the beginning, but as your child gets older and the needs are more unusual, as opposed to when your child's a baby and is supposed to be in diapers and is supposed to have total care, as the child gets older and those aren't the tasks that you're supposed to be doing, those hours will increase. So it is good to contact In-Home Health Services and go ahead and take the appropriate class and sign up for that and get those hours and get that income, because you also do have a lot of costs associated with having a special needs child, and it really does help to have that income. So you can buy the special needs toys and you can buy the special needs equipment like swings and special bike chairs or special bikes and whatnot, and help out your child in that way to have that income. So those are the 6 programs that are out there that really help. So that's all I wanted to say, and I just wanted to help out in any way possible, because I know that those aren't readily available and listed anywhere, and even the social workers that help you out in the hospital only really mention a few of those programs, especially EPSDT. It's not really mentioned anywhere. It's really hidden. So I thought I would just throw this all together on a YouTube channel and help everybody out that I can. So I hope it helps, and please feel free to leave comments below. Please subscribe. I do intend on having more videos put together as soon as I can, and let me know how you feel about the videos and what you hope to see in the future from me, because I would like to create videos that help everybody out, because I'm in this with you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.